Hi, my name is Pankaja, and I'm a very old patient of Dr. Girish Rao. I first met him in 2001. One of his students referred Dr. Sridhar. He referred me to Dr. Girish Rao. Actually, as a kid, when I was 8 years old, while I was climbing up the window to ring the bell, it was raining and I slipped and my tooth hit the window pane and then it chipped my front tooth. And I never had any problems because of this. It was just a chipped tooth and I was fine with it. But during my teenage years in the gum, there used to be a small pus formation. So I had got a root canal done and then it got sorted out. But by the time I was in my late 20s, it started discoloring and my tooth started getting a light blue tinge to it. And that's when I approached Dr. Sridhar, and he told me that implant was the correct solution for me. But he told me that he would not be able to do it, but his professor, Dr. Girish Rao, would do it for me. Uh, 23 years back in 2001 May, Dr. Girish Rao did my implant and he did the surgery so beautifully that I walked to my home, which was 2 kilometers away, uh, only because I was afraid to go in a rickshaw because I was under anesthesia. So I decided I will walk the distance because I didn't want to be lulled into a sleep or something like that. And that was because of the wonderful way he did the surgery and the care which he did it for me. And I never had any one, just 1 or 2 days I had some pain for which he had prescribed um, some painkillers, but otherwise my life was just normal. And 6 months later, he fixed the cap for me. And believe it or not, nobody, even another dentist which I had to go in the middle interim because I had shifted my house, even he could not identify that it was an implant. It is like part of my remaining teeth. It does not feel like it's an implant. It's as good as my natural tooth, and in fact, better. I can, what to say, smile, the chip or, the deformity which I had, that's no longer there. And I can bite, I can chew. It's amazing. And this is not just for the past 23 years it has been like this. And would really advise anybody else who has a lost tooth or a deformed tooth and who are worried about going to get an implant done, and if you're thinking it's a very what to say, dangerous procedure or a very procedure which you have to be very scared about, if you go to the correct doctor, a doctor like Girish Rao, he'll do an amazing job. In the last 23 years, I have never had to come back to him for any issues regarding this implant. And he's been my family doctor for my kids, for my husband, for me, for everybody. Every time I come, he will just check my tooth simply because I have accompanied my kids just to make sure it's fine. But otherwise, by personally, I never had to approach him to see the health of this implant. It's in fact today I have, after 23 years, I've come to him for some other procedure for my wisdom tooth, and he decided to take an X-ray and to see the general health of my implant. And it is almost similar to my original X-ray. It is as good as new. So I would advise everybody who's having any reservations about implant please, you can, as long as your doctor is good and as long as you know he cares about his patient, you don't have anything to worry about it. You can blindly go into this procedure because after 23 years, I'm sitting in front of you and telling you this. And I'm able to do this because of Dr. Girish Rao, because of the care and because of the concern he has towards his patient. And from the bottom of my heart, I will really like to thank him. And really all, and he has been with me and my family for every problem regarding jaw or dental or whatever it is. Dr. Girish, thank you so much for being a part of my family. Thank you.
Artlist.io